and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Austin Tyler Show. I'm your host, Austin Tyler, your RCEW Hardcore Champion and your International Champion. I am sorry, my fans out there. I've been busy lately. I haven't do no shows. Hopefully I have some guests tonight on my show. Talk about anything, topics, the upcoming events. What is the predicaments? What is people's predicaments for WrestleMania, WWE WrestleMania, and all that kind of stuff? I follow RCEW, follow RWF, Fatal Pro Wrestling. We have some good competitors. Hopefully, I have somebody come to the show tonight. Hopefully, I don't know. I've been busy, but we're going to talk about some stuff. We are going to talk about the biggest event in WWE history. WrestleMania. We have some good matches. We have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Then we have the women's tag match, Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus the Beltons versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Then we have Sami Zayn. The new United States champion will go against Trick Willie at WrestleMania for the United States champion. We have all good matches coming up. We have the Hall of Fame coming up, induction. We have Crash and Axe. We have Stephanie McMahon. We have AJ Styles. We have more people in the Hall of Fame. May 9th is RCEW Never Surrender. We got some good matches coming up. We have me versus Vandenberg. We have Black Shadow versus Red Demon for the number one contender for the national wide championship. Then we have me again versus this stupid kid. I keep thinking about this stupid kid named Punk Kid keeps coming to take me because last month he hit me with the guitar. And you know what, Punk Kid? I hope you're watching this. You are entering my arena, my compound. And Punk Kid, when I get my hands on you, I'm going to destroy you so badly, my boy. So badly. You might have another repeat. I'm going to hit you with a guitar. How will it feel? Because you know what? And another person is Drake Vandenberg. You want to say you know me, you being in a lab doing some chemicals and stuff. You know how I wrestle, but you know what, Vandenberg? I'm a man. I never will give up on a fight. You gotta put me down like you put a dog down. Because you know what, Vandenberg? You want to be big and bad. You want to win. You got the national wide champion. You want to have your hardcore champion back. But you know what? Me and you are going to go at it. If I had to hurt you to shut your mouth up so I can move on to my next victim, that will be. Because you know what? Vandenberg. Vandenberg. You a coward son of a gun that you are. When you used to be Drake Silverwolf, I shut you up. I took that hardcore champion off of you at RCEW Mania. But we didn't go the full match because you was coward, because I end you. I end you one time when I hit you with the AT spear and shut you up. You was quiet. You left all your fans out there. You let them down. Because you want to bring a new character in from New Orleans. But you know what, Vandenberg? May 9th is going to be heck. Because when you step in that ring with me or that mat with me, I'm just going to put you to sleep. I'm not going to do no mixed martial arts to you because I know you're not ready for that yet. But I'm going to tear the skin off your back until you be bare naked, bare with nothing, you with no skin on you, be just plain skeleton, just your face. Your skin will be off, everything, because you know what, Vandenberg? I am going to hit you like a little bitch that you are. You want to play with the big boys? You want to be up here with me? Because you're down here. I'm all the way up on top, my boy. And another thing is, I'm going to say a shout out to IMF. Good luck on your Cyber Slam show this week. Hopefully, y'all have some good shows. Omen, good luck in your cage match when you team up with your boy Soldier GP. The Foundation. I still represent them. I still love them. I'm a big fan of the Foundation and stuff. Omen, just beat the living sense out of Phoenix Jones. Just make him shut up because he's like Phoenix Jones is kind of like a dirty Dominic Mysterio. He wants to be the king of IMF. Soldier, no offense to your son. Whoop your son's ass, bro. Give him a whooping that he needs in IMF. A lot of things is on. We got some good guys. We got some good things. And another thing is, I used to be in a company called BTCW, Big Time Championship Wrestling. They released a good backyard wrestler like me. I became a champion in that company until they backstab me and throw me under the bus and getting other promoters from different states call me a crybaby. I'm scared. I think it was all a setup because you guys were trying to end my career, my backyard wrestling career. And I don't care about BTCW. They're buried 6 feet under the ground. They're burned. They don't have nobody on their team. No rosters. Now you want to team up with another company called Antichrist Wrestling. Used to be called the owner of Mason Black, who owns that company, sold you his company. Because you're getting people from different states, different promoters to take over. You guys want to be the biggest. You don't want to be on top. You guys want to take down RCEW or RWF or Fatal Pro Wrestling. You know what? You can do all you want, but we're still going to come back. We're up there right now. We get fans who watch us. And you guys want to run your mouth. You talk about a lot of people like Adonis, Drake Vandenberg, me. Them 3 people I just said, they didn't do nothing. Adonis didn't do nothing. Vandenberg didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I let you guys use my backyard for BTCW plenty of times. And this is what I get back? And then another person tried. You want to take my international championship away from you? Away from me? I am not going to wrestle you, Dread. Because if I did wrestle you, you will get hurt badly. I will hurt you and put you in a hospital bed. I ain't just old Austin that let everybody run over me and walk over me. I am a new Austin Tyler. Because you know what? You had a good member. You had me winning championships. Like the Wisconsin championship that you guys have. I was going to win that championship. That was my next goal, to win that Wisconsin championship, to have it under my records. And you guys just want to downgrade people. You guys like to start drama. You like to get people fighting at each other, neck to neck, head to head, facing brother versus brother, and try to get all of us to be beefing with each other. We're not that. You guys are like little kindergartens in a sandbox, little mature people. And you guys thinking you want to be the best there is, the best company ever. You had 3 good competitors, 4 guys. You had Adonis, Drake Vandenberg, me, and Ray Oos. You had us 4. We was the good ones until you released us. I give a shout out to my boy Ray Oos. Ray Oos, I know you're about to retire soon. I know you got to worry about your football career, man. You're going to make it all the way, man. I hopefully in the future you make it to the NFL, National Football League, any team you want to go to. Buccaneers, Patriots, Seahawks, Bears, Packers, Cowboys, Falcons, Texans. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a who is that? The 18 Lord. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Death Wire. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is AKA Skulls. Welcome to an episode of the lovely, Austin Tyler Show.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm just tuning in before WrestleMania week.
Yeah, I was just talking about that not that long ago when I first started. I want to get everybody's predicament, who you have winning, who you guys want to win and stuff. Mr. Skulls, who do you want to win out of Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley for the women's champion?
See, I never was impressed with Jade Cargill. I've always been a big fan of Rhea Ripley. So my prediction is on Mommy all the way.
Okay. Another match. Who do you want to win? I know that the Judgment Day kicked out Finn Balor, and Dominic wants to be the leader of the Judgment Day because who they have on the Judgment Day? JD, Raquel, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez. You have them 4 people want to betray Finn Balor, who was the founder of the Judgment Day, who brought in the Judgment Day. The original members of Judgment Day was Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor. That's the original. Now you want to bring Raquel, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and JD McDonough. I'm sorry to say this about JD McDonough. JD McDonough didn't win no titles in WWE. Raquel, no titles in WWE.
Actually, the about Raquel had won a title before in WWE.
She won. She did win one. That was a tag title. But I'm talking about single titles, like the WWE Women's Champion or the WWE the Women's World Champion. And you see, JD McDonough is now in a ladder match with Penta and Javon Evans. And breaking news, guys, Rey Mysterio
We just
is
got
going around.
yeah. The ladder match just got a little bit of buka.
Buka, Rey Mysterio he was retired. Now he wants a title to win at WrestleMania against Penta, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, and Rusev. I gotta say, I gotta go with my boy Penta, Seattle Metal. But if he don't win, I could see Javon Evans winning a single title.
Yeah,
because
I like Javon Evans. Javon Evans is like, he reminds me of the younger version of Evan Bourne. The high flyer, the athletic.
You see, like Dragon Lee, he won championships. Rey Mysterio won championships. Rusev won championships. But Javon Evans never, ever in his whole entire WWE career win a title in his history.
He won a title. He had won a title, but he never won a title on the main roster.
Right.
He was the WWE Speed Champion at one.
Right. And now we have this fatal four-way ladder match for the Divas. We have Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus the Bella Twins versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. But rumor said...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's my bitch talking, my Alexa. Shut them. Okay. Rumor said that Nikki Bella injured her foot.
Yeah, that is confirmed. Nikki Bella is out with an injury.
So who is going to take her spot to team up with her sister, Brie Bella, to get the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion? Or is it just going to be Charlotte Flair and little Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax and Lash Legend? And I forgot one more. I think it's Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. Who knows?
And the question is can Nia Jax even climb a ladder without breaking it?
We don't know if it's a ladder match. We don't know if it's a four-corner fatal four-way match. And the first one who pins win. We don't know. We don't know if it's a ladder match or a regular fatal four-way match, tag team match. We don't know yet. We haven't heard nothing yet. We haven't heard. But everybody wants to know the biggest thing is coming up. Can Brock Lesnar do this again at WrestleMania? Can he beat Obafemi for the first time in WrestleMania history? Or will Obafemi just destroy the Beast, the Carnage, Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania in Vegas? Who do you got to win?
Everybody got their money on Oba. But here's the thing. Oba never been really on the grandest stage of them all. And Brock Lesnar, who has been on the main stage multiple times, a lot of people say Brock Lesnar might pull up the victory.
And then another good match is we just heard that what Adam Pearce said that Seth Rollins is medically cleared to wrestle at WrestleMania against the Ring General Gunther. What's going on? Did Paul Heyman talk to Gunther and say, "Hey, can you do me a favor and stuff"? Could Gunther join the Visionary, with Logan Paul and Austin Theory.
What it looks like.
And another good match is we just heard that it's official. You got the megastar LA Knight. You got the Usos versus IShowSpeed and the visionary Logan Paul and Austin Theory taking out LA Knight and the Usos. And IShowSpeed been interfering their match with the Usos when the Usos took out Logan Paul and Austin Theory and almost retained the WWE Tag Team titles. But IShowSpeed wants to be big and bad. Logan Paul wants to sneak some brass knuckles, and he wants to knock out. Want to hit LA Knight.
But here's a lot of things people don't know. IShowSpeed actually been getting trained by Randy Orton and been doing having several matches actually on WWE Speed. But the thing is, can IShowSpeed really handle the pressure?
I don't know about IShowSpeed, but I'm going with my boy.
But my match I'm really looking forward to that actually been made official is Jelly Roll versus that little wannabe poetry guy that belong in a fucking lonely bar.
Oh, Kit Williams.
Kit Williams, man.
I'm sorry to say, Kit Williams, you're just like a Nick. You're like a Miz. I'm sorry to say, you are like a Miz. He's like a Miz. He cries. But everybody wants to know what's going to happen between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. We know they've been going at it head to head like King Kong versus Godzilla. They've been backstage in the parking lot. They fell off a thing. They got injured, and they got mentally clear. Who do you want to win, Jacob Fatu or Drew McIntyre?
I will say Jacob Fatu will win because Jacob Fatu is unpredictable. Especially with the rumors stipulating around Vegas already that Jacob Fatu might have some backup.
And then the other thing is for the WWE Undisputed Champion, you have the Legend Killer Randy Orton versus his former buddy, former partner, Cody Rhodes. Legacy brother, Cody Rhodes. And you have Pat McAfee with you with Randy Orton. What about if Cody Rhodes have Jelly Roll at ringside for Cody at WrestleMania? Because you don't know what could happen. Pat McAfee.
There's also, I've seen it on the card. I'm not gonna say with promotion. A particular person's also in Vegas currently right now. That is Cody's very close to. Are we going to see the return of this particular person back in WWE?
What was the name again? It was
Are we going to see Shattered Dream?
Are we going to see
the return of the Goldust?
will we see Dustin Rose, aka Goldust, to be at ringside for his brother to retain the champion? But we ain't gonna worry about that. Everybody, all national wide, internet, everywhere, everybody wants to know.
But the thing is, I really want to see Randy Orton hold a championship, a world title one more time. Because it's been years since Randy Orton hold a world title. It's been
And
more
that
than
is-
what, 10 years?
Yep. And that is when Randy, if Randy wins, he'll be a 15-time world heavyweight champion in the record book. He's not there. He's not up there yet with Ric Flair and John Cena. He's not up there yet. He's like this much up there. This much.
Yeah, because
But-
Ric Flair is 15 times? John Cena is 17 times now?
He's a 17. John Cena is a 17-time champion.
Now the question is, who is going to host WrestleMania this year?
We heard it was John Cena. John Cena will be the host of WrestleMania. I don't know if that's true or not. We heard that Cena is going to host WrestleMania because Cena is in Vegas.
Correct.
Cena is in Vegas. We don't know if he's going to be the host of WrestleMania in Vegas. We don't know. We'll find out. But the other topic is everybody wants to talk, and this is a good storyline back and forth. Everybody wants to know, why is CM Punk talking about the Samoan family? Why is CM Punk talking about Roman's family? You got Zilla
That
Fatu.
brings my point up again. Roman has family that is going to be in Vegas.
He can have anybody. He can
And if you've seen what Rikishi said on his social media, saying that CM Punk will have some receipt coming from the Samoan family.
Yeah, and the
But
other
we don't
thing,
know which one.
it could be anybody. It could probably be Jimmy and Jay, because I know Jimmy and Jay don't like. I know Jay and Jimmy don't like CM Punk. They used to like CM Punk before until
You have
talk
you're gonna have Journey Fatu in Vegas. You have Rikishi in Vegas. You're gonna have The Rock in Vegas.
or you might have Zilla Fatu. And I follow Zilla Fatu on his YouTube channel, and he said when he sees CM Punk on the street, he wants to smack the fuck out of him for disrespecting his family like that. He wants to smack him. You don't know. It could be Zilla. It could be Tamaloa. It could be Tamatonga. It could probably be Solo. It could probably be
shocking?
Solo Sikoa.
You know, it'd be shocking if she made her return. Because we haven't seen her in the last 5 years?
That is Tamina.
Tamina Snuka. Because Tamina Snuka have been talking about getting back into wrestling.
And we know that Naomi can't wrestle due to condition. She just had a newborn baby. Congratulations to her and Jimmy Uso. Congratulations.
We got a mini Uchi. Mini Uchi.
Congratulations to Naomi. We wish that we wish her the best of luck. Hopefully she comes back down the line, but we know she's been taking care of their newborn baby, whatever gender, if it was a boy or a girl, who we don't know. Congratulations to Jimmy. Good job, Jimmy. You're a dad now.
Now, on some other crazy news besides WWE, I just found out during WrestleMania week, Luke Galloway's son will be making his pro wrestling debut.
Luke Gallows. Oh. And
What I was like, what? His son is gonna start wrestling now? Which is gonna be crazy. And TNA is gonna be in Sacramento, only a few hours away from WrestleMania. So are we going to see a TNA invasion on WrestleMania possibility?
we don't know. We could probably see Mike Santana. We could probably see Moose. Fuck
You
it.
know who I would love to see to make a shocking return? To hope out Randy Orton.
Who?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a minute.
I know he's been on the injured list for. He was injured, but that's amazing timing. He can come back.
And we saw backstage that Austin Theory was backstage with Maxine DePriest. Could Maxine DePriest join the Visionary? Who knows? Who knows?
But how would a certain superstar feel about that? How would LA Knight feel about that?
Oh, I forgot another match too.
Because a lot of people don't know, Maxine Dupree is LA Knight's younger sister.
And another match is the biggest one for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, who just returned last month. AJ Lee go against the man, Becky Lynch. And we know them two been going at it since what? Wrestling Palooza, when she teamed up with Seth Rollins and took out CM Punk and AJ Lee. That's the last time we saw them two in the ring. And we saw them again at a last pay-per-view. And we saw them on Monday Night Raw when AJ Lee put the title back on the line and thought that Becky was going to win. But Becky saw the ref didn't see that when Becky tapped when AJ Lee did that Black Widow to her the second time, the ref saw it. But the first time when Becky knocked out the ref and she was tapping, there was no ref in sight. There was no ref in sight. But
and that referee was Jessica Carr.
Yeah, Jessica Carr. She didn't see the first
time. Here's the crazy thing about Jessica Carr. Since Jessica Carr kind of been only refereeing only a few matches, she's actually been kind of hiding something from the fan lately.
Could it be? Could she come out? Could it be? Can she come out and be a referee and be just a regular women's diva?
Well,
to join them.
Well, if they do play this right, have Jessica Carr be the referee for that match and cost Becky Lynch the match to line up a match between Jessica Carr and Becky Lynch and start a rivalry. Because before Jessica Carr was a referee in WWE, she was a wrestler in the very first Mae Young Classic.
And then another thing is,
And she'd been training at the Performance Center, talking about possibly having another wrestling run.
and I'm sorry to say, we're just tired of this rivalry between Seth and Gunther. They already fought each other how many times in WWE history? We know, Gunther, we know that you don't have an opponent at WrestleMania. You're just a coward. You want to disrespect the Luchas like Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and stuff. You want to put them to sleep and then try to rip off their mask to see who's under that mask. You see, Gunther, first of all, you never disrespect a luchador, a lucha wrestler who wears a mask. You never disrespect people like that. You never don't disrespect Dragon Lee, Psycho the Clown, Penta, Ray Phoenix, all them luchadors that wear masks. Right. All the luchadors who be wearing masks, you want to disrespect them. You want to be a coward. You want to be why they call you the ring general? You ain't no ring general. You're just a bully. But back what I was saying, we know that May 9th, you have a match with somebody. You have a match with Mr. Vandenberg, and I know.
Well, we don't even know that fully confirmed. We don't know that confirmed.
All right, my bad. Sorry. Not yet.
Well, all they know is I will be in the building on May 9th.
But another thing is, this
I might be the special guest commentator, the special host of the show. I may be playing a manager role. Who knows? I might be a fan paying for the ticket.
Right. And another thing is this little chump, this little dude who wants to be a rock star. Yeah, I'm a rock star. Yeah. Punk kid. That weasel punk kid. He wants to challenge me. He wants to challenge also on me at RCEW Never Surrender. You see what I do to fresh meat or fresh people?
Well, if you don't know, Punk Kid actually is a legend.
You see,
he was saying he's planning on coming out of retirement once again.
You see, if Punk Kid did come out of retirement, I'm gonna put him right back into retirement. Because you know what? Punk Kid last month wants to come out in my ring when I won a title and come behind me and hit me with a guitar in my head straight down when I was on the mat. Face down on the mat. I didn't know he was coming. I didn't know he was in the crowd. I didn't know he was in the backstage. I didn't know he was arriving to the show until that little punk kid came with that little guitar and knocked me over the head with it and had me face down on the ground.
And,
You know what?
and you literally thought he was still on tour.
But when May 9th comes, Punk Kid will have a receipt coming. If I had to give him a couple suplexes, whatever, I don't know what's the stipulation. I got to talk to RCEW management about that to see what kind of stipulations I could have for my RCEW international champion. You know what?
And maybe career virtual championship.
We don't know yet. I have to talk to management about it. I gotta see what will management do. And another thing is, we finally have a match at RCEW. This man keep hacking my goddamn show every fucking time. Like, dude, why you keep hacking my shit? That shit weasel, what's his name?
Suicide Kid?
Yeah, Suicide Kid. That man keep coming to my show and interrupting on my talk show. And I know RCEW management said that he has a match because if you don't have I heard that if he don't have a match, he's holding the show hostage until RCEW management give him a match. And it has been official. Suicide Kid got a match, but we don't know who is Suicide Kid's opponent yet. Hey, it could be Skulls. It could probably be Adonis. It could probably be well,
It could be Black Shadow.
it could be Black Shadow. It could be Punk Kid. It could be anybody. Hey, fuck it. It could probably be Craven Rage.
And maybe a muncher from the Scooby-Doo universe.
Or it could probably be an old member that we used to have back in days named Killer Wolf. It could probably be him. We don't know. We don't know who Suicide Kid opponent is. But we know Suicide Kid has a match on May 9th, but we don't know who's his opponent. We don't know. And then we have my match with Mr. Vandenberg. Mr. Vandenberg, you keep playing games, bro. You keep trying to get in my head. You're trying to get in my head and trying to downgrade me. But I held this title for some years. I held this title since RCEW Mania. When I faced Drake Sir Wolf for my title. For that lovely hardcore when I was still international champion. When I faced against Chris Red Demon, when the first time Red Demon came, Red Demon gave me the life. I know how he wrestled. But ain't nobody in RCEW will take this title away from me. Nobody. There's nobody who will sit in my throne to to take this title off of me. This title represents a lot for me. This title, last month in May, when I lost my father, and Drake Vandenberg and Adonis came up to me. They came up to me, hey, Austin, you have a match tonight. You have an international championship match. And when I won this international championship right here in my hands, I was in tears when I won this title. I was in tears. And I know I'm a fighting champion. And I know that this title will be retiring soon. And I will be waiting for my new title or whenever that comes. But I'm going to say this right now. Vandenberg, I know you lost a family member in your family, like your lost grandma. My condolences go to your family. But May 9th, it will be me and you, Drake Vandenberg, for that RCEW Hardcore Champion in a 3 Stages of Hell match. I know the first match is the singles match. Second match, I don't know. But the third match is the last man standing match. I think the first match was the I Quit. Second was a false count. And then third was the last man standing match. But I'm going to tell you this, Vandenberg. You gotta be on your A game. You gotta try to slay the beast. If you do slay me, if you do beat me for the Hardcore Champion, after our match, I will hand you the title and raise your hand up. But after that, you might get a stunner or you might just get kicked in the head. And another thing is, I know you guys, if you guys know about IMF, they have a pay-per-view coming up called Cyber Slam. Follow them on YouTube, follow them on Facebook, TikTok, anything. They got some good matches. Right, Skulls? IMF got some good matches. Got some matches. The matches, I think it's the main event, Empire versus Soldier GP, Omen Black. Who is their partner again?
I'm not too sure.
Oh. But I know that IMF don't like us for some reason. They love you, Skulls. They love you.
I don't know what. Hey, I got that. I guess I got that potential.
You got the potential.
I've been traveling everywhere, been making a name for myself. I found out I wasn't scouted by a certain promotion.
I'm gonna say this. I know that Mr. Austin, me, will be going to WCE April 20th to step back in the ring. And I heard that Mr. Vendetta has some words for us about his client. Craven Rage is a whole new person, and he wants to destroy the WCE locker room. He wants to destroy the WCE rosters like me, Adonis, Chaz J.
you're pretty much saying he's becoming the new Gunter of WCE.
We don't know. We'll find out April 20th. Well, April 24th. We will find out and see.
You sure?
What-
You sure
what
it wasn't April 20th?
I don't remember. I think it's April 20th or April 24th. One
No,
of them
April
days.
20th, man. You better be smoking a lot of pot.
Oh yeah, 420. Hell yeah.
And also, there's a certain person's birthday that we don't discuss because of American history.
We don't speak of that name. But everybody wants to know the funniest member of WWE is that dude, Danhausen. Danhausen, guys. Oh my god, Danhausen, man. What you gotta say about Danhausen in WWE?
Well, the thing is, I don't think WWE is really going to have him wrestle quite yet. He is one of the hottest merchandise sellers right now.
Yeah. Every time he comes up.
And me meeting Danhausen in person is totally unique. I've seen him with his paint on. I've seen him without his paint on. He is one outgoing person.
Yeah. I always
And if
love
you
what
guys
he
have
do.
not tried Danhausen coffee, make sure you guys get some Danhausen coffee because that hits the spot.
Hey guys, if you don't get Danhausen's coffee, what do he say?
You might be cursed.
You will be cursed. You better hurry up and get Danhausen's coffee or you will be cursed. Another thing is,
And also, all you guys got to do is go to DanhausenShop.com and make a purchase.
and another thing is, everybody wants to know the returning last Wednesday night on AEW. Chris Jericho. Oh my God, Chris Jericho. And what was his favorite words in WWE back in then?
You made the list.
He brought it back on AEW. We saw it last Wednesday. We thought that Chris Jericho was going to renew his contract until the AEW thing fell off, and it said, back on the clipboard, Jericho. And he went like this. And what's
crazy was everybody was speculating that Jericho was going to make a return at WrestleMania.
Looks like not. He went back to AEW. He signed his contract with AEW, a new contract. Because we haven't seen Chris Jericho in AEW for some months and some years.
I would say the reason why we haven't seen Chris Jericho was on a European tour with Fozzy, and he's also working on a new album.
And then another match is coming up on AEW Dynamite. We have MJF versus the Alpha One, the original member of the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega. Who do you want to win the AEW World Champion? Do you still want to see MJ Balls or Kenny Omega?
I always loved Kenny Omega from the time he was in the Bang Bang, the Bullet Club, to nowadays. But here's the question thing. This Saturday, an AEW Dynasty pay-per-view. So, there's supposed to be several matches taking place.
I know one of them is the reunited of hold on. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. We have Adam Colton, aka Edge, versus teaming up with Captain Charisma, Christian versus Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, former WWE I don't know how you say their names, of the team called FTR. Who do you think is going to win the AEW World Tag Team Champions? I can see Edge and Christian winning because Edge and Christian never win a championship. Well, I know Christian won a championship in AEW, but he never won a tag team with Edge before. He won titles in WWE. He won tag team titles in WWE with Edge, but you're in AEW and you never won a tag team title with Edge before. We know you became the TNT champion one time.
Yeah, the TNT champion, and he was also on. I was gonna say he was another champion as well.
I forgot.
He was the FTW. For a quick minute.
You see, Edge didn't win no championships at AEW before. He never won the world. He never won the TNT champion. He never won the AEW international champion. He never won the AEW world champion. He never won a tag title. He
never even won the AEW trio champion either.
He never won an AEW trio champion. He never won them. But we have some good matches coming up. I think it's this Saturday. AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, it's supposed to be AEW Dynasty.
We have some good matches coming up. We have MJF versus Kenny Omega. We have Edge and Christian versus FTR. We don't know.
Now let's bounce out of AEW a little bit. I don't know if you follow Game Changer Wrestling. GCW?
Yeah, I followed them.
Okay. One of the biggest surprises that took place in Los Angeles on April 4th was a return of a certain superstar when everybody thought Marco Stunt was going to go into Vegas all alone.
He didn't go alone. He called one person.
To reunite
with
the legendary AEW tag team, the Jurassic Express.
Yep, Jack Perry, who is now the AEW National Champion.
And what even make it more surprising, even though we didn't see Luchasaurus in Los Angeles, but Luchasaurus is scheduled to be in Las Vegas next week.
Yeah. We will find out and see.
I will be there personally to see this all go down. Since I work with GCW in Southern California and in Las Vegas.
And then another thing is, if you guys didn't hear about this, another company, I heard last week, Big Vito. Yeah, Big Vito, you lost against somebody. You lost against Violent J. the original member of ICP. Violent J? Big Vito, what are you doing? You know Violent J is an in-clown posse. You can't get away on them Fago.
And what even crazy, he didn't even have to have Shaggy to help. That's what the more ironic about it.
Right, and stuff and all that. Big Vito, you lost against Violent J, who's now the owner of JCW, who working with Vince Russo, and they split the half 50-50. We know Vince Russo didn't want to work with Big Vino because Big Vino was trying to say, "Oh, I don't want no clown, man. I don't want no clown face. I'm gonna take all the face paint away and all the bagels. I don't." You see, you can't do that to JCW. That's Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You can't get away. You can't get rid of the clown posses.
And yeah, and it was even crazy too. If he got rid of the clown, that means he would have to get rid of another tag team. That is JCW's tag team right now. The clown. Aggress.
Right. But I'm sorry to say I have to end my show right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Austin Tyler, your international champion. Your boy Skulls. He will be here May 9th. Come and watch us. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever social media you have. RCEW Racine Championship Wrestling for Facebook, Racine Championship 2.0 for our YouTube channel. Is it RCEW 2.0 for our YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Or is it just Racine? Okay. Follow us on YouTube, Racine Championship Entertainment. But you got to put 2.0 because if you do Racine Championship Wrestling, you're going to have other promoters, other companies that got that name. Just do Racine Championship Wrestling 2.0. I saw the new logo we just put up. I like the new logo that you guys did for RCEW. I love it. If you guys are in Iowa, go watch IMF Cyber Slam. They got tickets going. Tickets are on sale right now. I don't know if the show is most likely the show is probably sold out by now.
But they probably still sell tickets at the door for general admission.
Yeah, general admission. They might sell tickets, and then we have another thing
for the fan area.
Yep, for the fan. And another thing is, sometime later this month, we will have our lovely friend Skulls on Tom Bryce's Sports Radio Live. Stay tuned to that. It'll
be April 28th at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
April 28th, Skulls will be the guest on Tom Bryce's Sports Radio Live. Stay tuned to that. Tom Bryce we don't know. Hey, we don't know. It could probably be a Skulls Day, Skulls Day, whatever. We don't know what Tom Bryce got. But ladies and gentlemen,
he always has something up his sleeve.
Always. Follow him. Follow.
Come on. Like what John Cena said. It's called a promo. Roman Reigns.
My bad. I was okay. Oh shit! I sound like Stone Cold Steve Austin now. What?
Okay, Ron Simmons. Damn.
But April 28th, follows Tom Bryce's Sports Radio Live on YouTube. You will have your lovely Skulls on there. We don't know what Tom Bryce got under his sleeve, or what will he do on April 28th with Skulls. I have a show coming up too. for WCE. Follow them. World Championship Entertainment.
You mean the Wisconsin Championship Entertainment?
Yeah, Wisconsin Championship Entertainment called WCE. Go back and watch all the old pay-per-views from WCE when we had like Darkfire, Nicholas Crenson, the resident rock star Sean Jovi. We had all them good people. Go back and watch all their old episodes when they first began.
And you can even watch when I made my WCE debut.
Watch some good matches. Good pay-per-views. Hey, you could probably go back and watch WCE Collision when they faced another company back in the days. I forgot what backyard wrestling company they fought back in the days.
It was IMF.
You can watch IMF if you want to see a match between Sean Jovi and Soldier GP. 3 Doors Down when Sean Jovi lost and had to join the foundation of that state. Go back and watch some episodes of that. And so, all right, I gotta let you guys go. I am your host, Austin Tyler. That is Skulls. Stay tuned to the next episode. Y'all have a great night.
Bye-bye. Thank you.